Hey, have you ever written a great song? Maybe you've got a solid chorus in the first verse. You sing it over and over and over and you love it, but you just don't know where to go with it. I usually call this the second verse dearth. I've done this hundreds of times where I get super excited about my idea, but I just have no idea where to go next. This is extremely common for songwriters. My name is Marc Allred. I'm a lifelong musician, a songwriter, and I've been helping songwriters apply great new lessons. I've studied great songwriting for years, and now I'm helping others apply some new and exciting principles. These ideas that I share and that I teach and promote have been developed and tested over the last few months as I've built the Rappahannock Songwriter Circle in Virginia, where I help other songwriters move forward, apply great new principles, and watch them improve in their songwriting. What I want to talk to you about today is something I'm starting to call verse lenses. I'm going to explain to you why it matters, how you can use it to make stronger decisions and write better songs for yourself as well. So let's dig into it. Verse lenses help you really progress with your songs. So let's start with the idea of how you usually start. Most songwriters will start with an idea from a title. This is a very common technique. You start with a title and that helps dictate your chorus. The chorus is the main theme for your song. So that title will carry your whole song, carries the main idea, structures your chorus. The chorus explains why that title matters, and now each verse now has a job. The job of each verse is to help create a need for the chorus, create a story that takes you to that chorus. So each verse then directs the story to the chorus. Once you know the destination, once you know that chorus, the verses have a job to get you there. So how do you do that? What I'd like to do is use lenses. And so if you look at these three categories that I've outlined for you, I use three different ways to think about this so that each verse already has a job before I even start. So I think about these three different lenses, and these are the most common that I like to use. One is time, the other is relationships, and the other one is emotion. So let's look at time. Each verse can use a time frame. For example, in that first example, verse 1 can be about the morning, verse 2 could be about noon, and verse 3, or the bridge, could be about nighttime. See how each one takes a different time? Look at the second example. Verse 1 could be about when you were a child, verse 2 could be about when you were a teenager, and verse 3 could be about when you're an adult. The last example, verse 1 is about the past, verse 2 about the present, verse 3 about the future. Each one helping you arrive at the idea of the chorus. That makes it so much easier to know where to go. I find it so much easier to then feel like, okay, I have a story for each one of these time frames that I could easily input. Instead of trying to just wait for that lightning to arrive, you already know the path that will take you to the chorus if you look at it through the lens of time. Let's look at a different lens, relationships or perspectives. These shift the perspective when you talk about relationships. So let's look at that first example. I could write verse 1 about me and what I think. Verse 2 could be about you and what you think. And then verse 3, or the bridge, could be about what our thoughts are on the subject. Same, very similar for the second example, what I think, what we think, then what they think. And that last one, verse 1 could be about what a stranger thinks. Verse 2 could be about what a friend thinks. And then verse 3 could be about a lover. This is an umbrella, and you can rearrange or create your own if you just think about the different relationships, employee, boss, president. Each one can shift and just give you a lens to write through to get you to the chorus to help you communicate the best story possible. Let's go to the third one. Emotional lenses. These are really about transformation. I really like using these to help explain how someone gets to a certain point. So verse 1 in that first example could be about how you were curious about something. Verse 2 could be about how then you were wounded. And verse 3 could be about why now you're resolved. See how that progresses a person's emotional state? The second example, denial, anger, acceptance, the stages of grief. That's really fun. And the last one could be about how you were emotionally lonely in verse 1. And verse 2 could then be about how, oh, now I feel seen because I'm with someone. And then verse 3, or the bridge, could be about how now you feel love. And these are really interesting when you're talking about an emotional transformation and progression towards something. The relationship and perspective ones, I think that those ones are kind of interesting when you're trying to sing about ideas that you may not be familiar with and you want to tell someone else's story, right? That sometimes can be really empowering as a songwriter because you haven't experienced everything and you want to tell someone else's story, what you think their story might be, or the story they told you and they can't sing it, so you sing it for them. So these are different lenses you can use to help tell the story that gets you to the chorus, which is our job, right? These are effective ways to get past that second verse dearth and tell the best story possible. So the main idea is choose a verse lens that helps you tell the best story. The next time you're working on a song and you get stuck, think about how you could use a lens to help you on that path to telling a great story. Your problem isn't most likely whether or not you can write witty or great lines. It's just that you don't have a clear direction. Verse lenses give you clear direction. My name is Marc Allred. Thanks for spending a few minutes digging into the craft of songwriting with me, which I love. Keep working, keep writing, keep trying. See ya. All right, thanks so much for watching my video. I also wanted to let you know that I've put together a free guide that's called 12 Steps to Writing Great Songs. You can go ahead and download it using the first link in the description. I'll also send you one practical songwriting lesson each week, and I'll let you know about some upcoming workshops that I have. So go ahead and click that link below.